Welcome back to Gentquests Cybersleuth Edition. And we start off with the hoe. I haven't seen her in a while. What's she doing? To put it bluntly, covering her tracks. Yeah, she knows exactly what we stole from her. So instead of the criminal investigation buying her out, she's confessing everything on it, but making it sound very business ethical. In other words, she's disarming our nukes by firing her own. Yeah. Premature detonation to make it look like they were helping people. Sickens me. But it's a good strategy. So, what steps do we take from here? Well, I guess we gotta talk to Pigtail Girl now, as well as Trader Boy. Oh, well, what do they want? More of indulging Pigtail Girl's fantasies. Like what? Like starting her own version of PETA for Digimon. What? What? Ooh! Yeah, she doesn't like the way bad hackers treat Digimon, so she wants to start a resistance movement calling herself the Rebels. God, what a cliche name. I mean, can you get any more Star Wars-y than that? I mean, like, what is she going to do? Essentially use her Digimon to beat up other people's Digimon so they could free their Digimon. You know, just like PETA. Okay, I'm down. I mean, we've been stomping on Digimon this whole time just to level up and evolve anyway. So, why not? I'm in. Yeah, me too. Well, I guess if everybody else is. The power of peer pressure compels us. So, who do we got in this organization? Well, we got us, we got Pigtail Girl, and we got the Penguin. What's she doing here? Doesn't she have a press conference where she's trying to support a company that she's adamantly trying to destroy from the inside? She's not trying to destroy it. She's trying to correct it. She's trying to purge what's making it bad. In this case, the CEO and her underlings. So essentially, our first mission as a part of the Rebel Alliance is to recruit more members. Sounds stereotypical, but you know what? It's called the Rebels, so everything about this is stereotype. Let's see who we can pick up.
You must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
I must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side.
Okay, I'm gonna put on hold that we got Metal Seedramon for a second, and focus on the fact that we got a motherfucking train mega. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, that was Grand Locomon. Data type Electric Mega. He's essentially a steam train. Grand Locomon was mentioned originally in Generation 4. The trains that transported the Digimon around. It was never clear what digital level that they were. Didn't know if they were Champion, Ultimate, but they were essentially Digimon. But this is the first confirmation that they actually have a level. I want it. You want Metal Seedramon or the train? Yes. Well, he did get kind of screwed over with the last group of megas that we got. I don't mind giving him both. Sweet. Now I got 2 Dark Masters. Oh yeah, hell, he does. Huh. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, I'm guessing you're not going to use Metal Seedramon that much. Not really. I mean, Metal Seedramon is cool, but Machinedramon is right there. And it's not as though I could do much with a metal serpent anyway. Besides, I'm more interested in that train. Ugh. Why do I have a feeling you're gonna fuck the train? I am not going to fuck the train. But imagine all that horsepower. Forget the fact that he's a Digimon. Just get hit by a motherfucking train. Woo-woo, motherfucker.
So why is Albino Oak here? I think the Omni Pigtails had called him over. For what? To join the Rebel Alliance.
That's gay.
Yeah, well, he says no anyway.
I would imagine so.
I mean, it's not as though he's using Digimon unethical, or at least as far as we know. But I don't really see why he would want to join forces with some random girl with no following.
Yeah, that's not how social circles work. You're only worth someone to someone else if you're already worth something to a lot of people.
That's how YouTube communities get started. Like, you got Silver Quill, and you got Aeon of Dreams, and you got a few others, and they just band together and combine their communities to build a bigger community.
But someone as small as us probably wouldn't be welcome into that group until we have just as big a following as the others.
So, anyone watching this video, like, share, subscribe, and build. Help us build our empire!
I think that's being cheap and self-promoting.
We're a small channel. We'll do what we must.
For it is the way.
It is the way.
It is the way.
It is the way. Well, time to see if there's any turncoats.
Join our crew, or we'll beat you up. And don't think that we won't. We have a whole team of megas, and we're just as strong as your boss.
Well, are we?
Yeah, we totally are.
I'm not sure about that.
He only has one mega.
That we've seen.
And we have the exact same one.
Yeah, but his probably has more experience being a Machine Dramon.
My point is that we got a large army of megas. Join our crew, or we'll beat you up.
Isn't that how bad religions get started?
Shut up. Assert all of your dominance. Every last bit of it. And get these newbies in line. Crack the whip, motherfucker. Woo!
I think he's just happy because he got a train mega.
Damn straight.
So is Grand Locomon going to be your new primary?
What? What? No, who told you that? Machine Dramon has nukes on his back. A train is great and all, but a train can't compete with a fucking nuclear dragon robot.
So what would you call a Diaboromon?
Really bad malware. I mean, he was technically born on the internet, right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
And Marine Angemon?
Fodder.
Hey!
Look, I didn't actually think you were going to actually get the damn thing. I thought you'd at least be somewhat smarter than that.
Stop hating on Marine Angemon! Yeah, cut the little guy a little break. Besides, Alan does have a lot of other Digimon. It's not his fault that he prefers Marine Angemon. Exactly. He's cute and he's really helpful. His ocean wave heals us all ridiculously and cures all status ailments. Which, when we start getting dotted, when we get started being dotted, that's going to be invaluable.
What's dotted?
You'll understand my frustrations with dotting when it starts happening. And that doesn't start happening until we run into megas in the wild.
We're gonna run into megas in the wild?
Yep. Also be wary of any Digimon that knows textured blow. Oh, the dotting. It's a cruel mistress.
So we started her cult of Digipeda. What's next?
Well, now we gotta help Trader Friend. There's probably gonna be another Eater sighting.
Of course. Every mission with that kid is Eater-based. It's kind of getting old really fast.
Well, at least we get a variety of eaters, and whenever we go into one of his dungeons, it's a genuine experience of a dungeon. We could actually train there for a bit.
We could. That is always an option. Though, since we already have pretty powerful megas as it is, well, there's not much needing for training. We could just slide by. And it's not as though our memory's going up anytime soon.
Not until we find more memory units.
And when we find more memory units, there's no guarantee we're going to be able to hold more megas.
Yeah, that's always a problem. It's a shame.
At least we have our primary megas.
Yep. And since we already got them to megas, we can just slow ride it once they get into ultra forms.
Speaking of which, is there any other Digimon with ultra forms?
Oh yeah, there's plenty.
Does Grand Locomon have one?
Unfortunately, no.
What about High Andromon?
Nope. But since your primary has one, I wouldn't worry too much. Just worry about the ones you got. Worry about the future ones for later.
I can't wait until I get one.
You already have one, Rosemon.
Well, Rosemon Burst Mode.
Yep, and she's going to be invaluable. I used her in my original playthrough.
Wait, so shouldn't Rosemon be one of your Digimon then?
Well, technically, yes.
Yeah, but I'm giving it to you. I mean, I do technically have a connection with Rosemon because A, it was one of the first Digimon I got in the game since I chose Palamon as my starter, and B, I actually had a Palamon in another Digimon game called Digimon Battles Online, you know, before the server shut down. It was actually the first Digimon I caught.
Really?
We're gonna have to get a list of all the Digimon you got in other games, just so we can keep track of them all.
I got a lot of Digimon. In fact, I got a lot of Digimon that you all have. But I didn't exactly develop a kinship with them, if you know what I mean.
Like how?
Well, a Digimon has to click, has to vibe with me. If the Digimon doesn't vibe with me, then I probably won't use it.
Well, what are some of the ones you had to vibe with?
Well, there was Omnimon.
You had an Omnimon in another game?
Yeah, Digimon Battles. It was actually pretty easy to get. All I needed was one Agumon. And using a patch card to turn War Greymon into Omnimon. It was only a 20% chance of success, but it succeeded. Woohoo!
But Omnimon goes against our rule of no royal knights.
That is also correct, which is why I'm thinking about getting a workaround.
A workaround?
Well, this game offers more than one type of Omnimon.
Such as?
His name is Omnimon Zwart. I think that's German.
What's Omnimon Zwart?
A vaccine, get this, darkness type, made with Black War Greymon and Black Metal Garurumon.
Oh. I guess that makes sense. If there's a Black War Greymon, there's probably a Black War Garurumon.
I think you mean Metal Garurumon.
Yeah. So if they have both of those,
they should be able to DNA Digivolve and create Black Omnimon. Or Omnimon Zwart. Yeah.
Don't you think that's a little OP? And technically still breaks the rule?
Technically still yes, but I would at least like to have him in the Digibank, just to say that we got him.
Okay, that's fair.
So you're going after 2 DNA Digivolutions?
Well, technically more than that.
How many Digimon are you going after?
Yes.
Of course.
You should have saw that one coming.
Yeah, that was on me.
Well, I was actually looking into another one of the Digimon that I had in a previous game. Not to use, He is way too powerful to use, but I was still looking into him.
Who are you looking into?
Imperial Dramon.
You're going to make Imperial Dramon but not use him?
Well, it's mostly because I like Imperial Dramon.
Who doesn't like Imperial Digimon?
Yeah, he's a pretty popular Digimon. I haven't even seen Generation 2, but I know who Imperial Digimon is.
Yeah, I actually got a really lucky find. See, Digimon Masters Online practically gave me the highest level egg for Imperial Dramon you can get. But I knew any Imperial Dramon would just utterly break the game no matter which game it's in, including this one. So, I would have him, not use him, but just have him.
It would be a good idea to have a few OP Digimon just on standby.
Yeah, that's never a bad idea.
But don't you think we should, like, share those types of Digimon?
DNA Digivolution?
No, the super OP ones.
Yeah, I mean, we could put those in collective, right next to the Platinum Numamon.
Oh, right. Platinum Numamon. Gotta remind me those exist.
Well, they are incredibly helpful.
Indeed. We wouldn't have as many megas as we do without them. Their level grinding abilities is on par with the farm. In fact, faster even. It all depends on the area we're in training, though. High-level areas produce better results.
So, what are some of the other Digimon you're planning on getting?
Yes. But I am planning on getting a gift for Alan.
You are?
Yeah, I feel kind of bad that you're kind of getting screwed over with the, you know, medic Digimon. But I think I might have found a workaround. I just need to train up a Lady Devimon.
A Lady Devimon?
Isn't that an ultimate level?
Yes.
A virus type ultimate level?
Yes.
A dark virus type ultimate level. As in, no healing properties whatsoever.
Yes!
How is that suited for me?
Oh, you'll find out. You'll find out. Mastimon.
So, I kind of forgot we were playing a game. What's going on?
We just followed Trader Boy into another labyrinth full of high-level Digimon, which we've been able to take down pretty easily enough because we are monstrously overleveled compared to them. So, no big deal.
So, any eaters?
Not yet. Not yet. Soon, but not yet.
Oh. You know, sometimes I think we just overlevel to the point where it almost becomes tedious to do these types of dungeons.
A little bit, a little ways. But as long as you have something to shoot for in the end, like a new mega or a new space in the party, it should all work out.
Yeah, I suppose. So, who's gonna have the next slot?
It depends on what's available. I mean, not all megas are created equally. Some are more powerful than others.
And because of that, there's limited space in the party.
Exactly. We have to prioritize our primary Digimon first. Always. Forever. But, if there's room for another Digimon, and we don't occupy that space with one of the megas that we have lined up, well, then we're just as bad. We're just as at fault. It's our obligation to help each other out regardless.
But don't we usually just trade out the ones in the front anyway?
Usually, yes. But since our memory unit isn't strong enough to support more than 4 at the moment, we'll only use the 4.
So whatever happened to your Pumpkinmon?
Oh yeah, my Pumpkinmon. I got him back up to Pumpkinmon level, and I'm currently training him in the farm.
Ah, sweet. What's your plan for him?
Well, as it turns out, the third part evolution he could take is Boltmon. And of course he can turn into Rosemon as well. And Puppetmon. I haven't decided which one of the three. Might go with Puppetmon though.
Sweet. That means you get a Dark Master, I get a Dark Master, and I get another Dark Master. All that's left is Piedmon. Who's gonna get Piedmon?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Eventually we will, though.
Eventually. Especially since we have a surprising number of virus types. And they have the patch of Brainy, which means high intelligence, which means high magic stats.
Alright, peeps, get your game faces on. It's time for the Eaters.
Okay. So, we're just fighting tentacle monsters again.
Well, this is Japan. Well, it's starting to get a little boring. I mean, they haven't really been that much of a challenge. Even when they were, like, supposed to be, like, the super big bad boss. We just end up defeating it within 3 moves.
Now, who's the one getting all confident because he has a Mega? Even though your Mega is probably the physically weakest one here. Look, I'm trying to get better. I am trying. You can tell, I am trying. I tried.
I think you're just spitting straight facts and not actually considering feelings again, Commando.
Yeah, okay. I am sorry. I keep ridiculing your little pixie.
His name is Marine Angemon.
Right, Marine Angemon. I know he's the healer. He has different responsibilities.
At least he's more useful than Sakura.
Anything's more useful than Sakura. Hell, the Numamon proved more useful than Sakura.
Yeah, well, they did give us a lot of experience.
True.
Wait, guys, pay attention, something's happening.
What's happening?
The Eater's doing something.
He's doing something, but I don't like it. What the hell is that?
Oh god, I think I'm gonna...
Not on the couch! Pointed at the bucket!
Oh god, what the hell?
Meet your evolved Eater. It's Human Eater.
Diaboromon, quick, kill it with fire!
I'll back you up with a flashy Boncho punch.
Well, that was effective.
Alright, one more punch from Boncho should be enough to kill it.
Then again, maybe not. Machine Dramon, do your thing! That's right, Machine Dramon. Assert your dominance! Like a boss.
Well, at least we all got a turn. Well, I didn't get a turn.
Your Digimon wasn't in the party.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Alan, your Marine Angemon shouldn't really be going into battle anyway. We need you for a more important purpose.
Like what?
The textured blow.
You really need to explain what that move does.
It essentially turns your Digimon into an 8-bit avatar.
Okay.
And it loses access to all of its moves except for basic attack until the status effect wears off.
Oh.
Yeah, and if your Digimon sucks as attack, it's not doing any damage. I've had way too many Digimon fall to that texture blows effects. It sucks. And as the Eaters grow more and more powerful, the more and more likely they're going to use it. And it's so annoying.
Yeah, it sounds more like sounds more passive-aggressive than it does a real challenge.
Well, there is a way to get around it with Anti-Dot. It's a healing move, as well as using the move Restore. And that's why we need Marine Angemon. Its Ocean Love allows us to essentially heal all status condition and restore HP almost to maximum. We need Marine Angemon.
I truly am the White Mage.
That's right.
Kneel before the priest, bitch. And like that, I hate you.